Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I want to discuss to you about another Super Mecha Champion Mecha, and today's Mecha is called Trio of Enders. Okay, so I do not have Trio of Enders. I'm just using the free version, so which is why it is only a limited time only. But the thing is, overall, I have been using Trio of Enders when the Chinese New Year came, and I got it for free trials, and all I can say that this is a very good mecha. Now, before saying wow, this mecha is a very good mecha, there are some other things that you must need to know. One of those things is their movement class. Now, I have made a two charts. One of the chart is a movement chart, which is why I gave this chart a recommendation of chess name. Okay, so is chess pieces have their own name, such as queen, rook, bishop, knight, pawn. Pawn are the least, what should I call it, important one. Knight is more important than pawn, bishop is more important than knight, rook are more important than bishop, and queen are more important than rook. So basically speaking, their movement pattern determines how they are in a top class or in a low class position in the importance of a chess pieces. Okay, now when you compare this one, this is a different chart or tier list which I have made, and this tier list is basically an indication of which mecha can survive the longest just by being those themselves. Is that even a thing? I do not know. So by on its own, which mecha can survive the most? Okay, so as I've said, today's topic will be about trio of ender. Now the trio of ender, the reason I made this made this mecha the night class is because its movement capability is similar to that of Skylark, that it can move up, down, left, right, front, back very fast when you use its dash ability. And not only that, it can also hit enemies extremely hard when it dashes. And when it comes to the survivability of this mecha is at A rank because it has high durability. Okay, so because this mecha has very high durability, just like the hot steel, this mecha is capable of doing large quantity of damage as well as protect itself by having high durability, and its movement speed increases when you use its dash. Okay, so let's go to the training ground and I'll be showing you some examples why I have made this or categorize this mecha as a night class mecha. Okay, let me lower the sound, otherwise you won't be able to hear me say anything. Okay, so let me get this trio offender. So trio of ender, if you have the code 2, it will basically even shoot enemies when reloading. And as for the other modules, such as this one, increases damage when you switch weapon, and this one basically increase the reload rate. Okay, it creates a shield with durability when switching weapon, restores shield when reloading. Okay, so I have choose this one. And as for the propulsion, I have choose increase assault duration by 3 seconds. Okay, so this is the recommended pattern which I am using right now. Now here is the thing. So this mecha is extremely good. Okay, I didn't meant to do that, sorry about that. So the thing about this mecha is very good at dashing. So when I use this dashes ability, it can go front, back, left, right, up, and even down a lot faster. Okay, so when you compare a mecha which is extremely slow, such as this Firefox is extremely slow right after you use this dash, because this mecha Firefox is only capable of doing, what should I call it, front dash, like it can only go front, whereas this mecha here, Trio of Ender, it can go the similar way just like Skylark. So as a result, what happens is this mecha has the same movement capability to that of Skylark, but when you compare its ability to go from this trampoline to that place, this mecha again fails just like Skylark. Okay, so let me show it to you. It cannot even reach there. So in case if you're wondering, okay, what about a trampoline? Yes, a trampoline, if you put the trampoline in this place, then this mecha can go up there easily. But that is not the point. The point is there will be many circumstances in the game that will make you realize this mecha is extremely good on similar ground battles. So if you have two other mechas, okay, any mecha, do not worry. If you have any other mecha in the field on the same level as this mecha will have higher chance of winning than those other mecha, because look at this durability. I have not given this mecha any type of durability enhancement. Even after that, this mecha is still having a durability of 3700, which is a lot compared to all the other mechas. Okay, and when I gave this mecha up to 2 movement speed, its movement speed has gained a lot when compared to heavy mechas. Heavy mechas need to have low movement speed. So from that point of perspective, this mecha is extremely good if you know how to use it properly. In case if you are wondering how long does it takes for you to reach from that place to there, well, it takes a long time. Let me show you. See, it takes a very long time to actually go from this one platform to another. So when it comes to moving from one platform to another, the lower platform to this one, this mecha is a bit short from that category. So this is basically an indication of why you should be using this mecha at the beginning and even at the midpoint of your game. So at the beginning, majority of the players are gonna be either bots. Okay, so since majority of the player are gonna be bots, you're gonna be having less problem in defeating those boss. But as you go to higher league such as diamond or platinum league, you will see more real players, more and more real players are gonna come, and eventually your chances of survival against those mecha is gonna be extremely low. Why? Because by that point they will be using mechas that can move from one platform to another very easily without the uses of trampoline. And since the maximum amount of trampoline you can get is up to 3 trampoline at a time, obviously relying on trampoline is not gonna be enough. So which is why I have rated this mecha as a night class mecha when it comes to movement. But when it comes to survivability of this mecha can survive in a very long run. So that's the thing. Okay, so what is my conclusion on this trio of Ender? For this trio of Ender, if you wanna use this trio of Ender, if you were to use it at the beginning part of your game, trust me, no one is gonna be able to defeat you easily. But as you go to higher ranking, what will happen is you will have hard time defeating this rook class mecha, because this rook class mecha, the thing about them is they have the ability to move from one platform to another just by going near to those places. For example, if there is a large building nearby, this let's say Boltus can move from the lower platform to the higher platform of the building very easily, and will be able to shoot down this trio of Ender very easily. So when you compare the movement category, obviously in the movement category this mecha is gonna be extremely good, even fighting against these mechas. Okay, but when it comes to the higher ranking mecha, this mecha will have a lower chances of survival. Okay, so when you go to the survivability chart, the reason I put this mecha here, because when you compare these 3 mecha who can jump over building against this mecha, at least against this mecha this trio of Ender will have a higher chances of survival, because the thing is these 2 mecha, their movement pattern are extremely predictable. Okay, So as a result, what will happen is you'll have high predictability against this mecha, and you will be able to know how you can hit them. The similar thing can be said about this one as well. But its jumping capability might be unpredictable, but overall these caramels ability to shoot other mechas are extremely slow. Its movement pattern is also extremely slow. So as a result, trio of ender will have a very easy time defeating this mecha. So when it comes to the survivability of this mecha is ranked as A rank. But when it comes to the movement capability of this mecha is known as the night class mecha. So overall, this is my conclusion regarding this trio of ender. The thing is, I'll never be using this mecha because this mecha is not the most capable mecha in the game. So as a result, for me who have been playing this game for about 3 or 4 months maybe, and who is also in a high rank such as the Super League, all I can say that those of you who are still using this mecha, I think you should upgrade. Okay, like it is my recommended thing that you should upgrade to even higher class mecha such as Rook or Queen class, who will be able to provide you with even long distance coverage against this one. Or rather, let's say if you are to fighting against other trio offender, you will be able to defeat those other trio offenders easily. So if you can defeat those mechas easily, it is also an indication that if you were to use this mecha on those Rook class or the Queen class mecha, they are going to be able to destroy you very easily. Okay, so if you find this video useful and very informative, then I suggest that you guys please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of video. And next time I think I'll be making the Arthur. Okay, Arthur or Bishop class mecha Arthur. So stay tuned to see about that. Okay.